So Raleigh home sellers are making some huge mistakes lately when it comes to selling their home. Do not, under any circumstances, even think about selling your home until you watch this video. Hello everyone, this is Chris Morton, real estate broker with the Morton Bradbury Real Estate Group. So let's get into all the gory details. So as we said, this video is about what Raleigh home sellers are doing wrong when they go to sell their home. Some of this information is going to be pretty much exclusive to Raleigh, North Carolina, or North Carolina in general, but some of it's going to be pretty valuable no matter where you are selling your home. So with that out of the way, the first thing we can tell you about that people in the Raleigh, North Carolina area are doing, and really all over the country, they're refusing showings. So please know, when you get a showing on your home, it is a precious gem. It is a diamond, a piece of gold. It's whatever you want to call it. The people that took the time to make a showing to come see your home are at least vaguely interested in buying your home. When you decline a showing, you don't know what that situation is. The buyer may be flying in from Kalamazoo, Michigan, Los Angeles, California, flying in to Raleigh to see your home, and maybe 2 or 3 others, and they've got to get back on a plane tonight or maybe first thing in the morning, and they've got dinner plans tonight with friends that are living in the area. Anyway, you get my point. These people may be jammed up for time, and for you to decline their showing and suggest maybe to see it on the weekend, they may not be around this weekend. So we had this situation happen. I had clients that were out looking interested in buying a home. They were very much interested in this property, and the showing was declined. The agent finally got back in touch with me and said, today, Thursday, isn't a good day for us. Can you guys come during the open house, which was Sunday? So my folks weren't going to be in town, and it's super inconvenient. I ended up going to the open house for them, but in the meantime, they found and fell in love with another house in another part of the Raleigh area. They ended up making a successful offer on that house, and so this home that declined our showing, they completely missed out. As well, this home, I should let you know, has been on the market about 45, 50 days, which is really not good. So when you have a showing that's being requested and you've been on the market 30, 40, 50 days, always accept that showing, no matter what. If you can help it, always accept that showing. The second mistake we're seeing home sellers make, and it sort of relates back to that first situation I just told you about, and that is having pet crates in the house when you're gone and there's a showing going on, or even worse, having pets that are out rummaging around the house, specifically cats. You may be a cat lover, and I'm not trying to offend you, but there's a lot of people like myself that are allergic to cats. And by you having cats run around, the cat allergens are in the air with cats going around. Worse yet, it is a absolute guarantee. I could have everyone else in the party that's with me seeing the house have catnip cologne on all over their body. I could have like anti-cat repellent all over my body, and that cat is going to rub against my leg. It's guaranteed. Somehow it's going to get in my eyes, and I'm going to need allergy medicine as soon as I get out of the house. So know that there's people who are allergic to animals, and by them seeing that pet crate or them seeing the animal wandering around, they're going to instantly say no to this house because they are concerned about allergens and all that sort of thing. Now, the way to get around that is obviously to hide the pet crate, hide the food bowls, take the dog, take the cat, maybe not the fish, but you get the point, with you when you are leaving for those showings, and have the house steam clean the carpets and deep clean the house after you get an accepted offer and after you move out. And that way you're going to put the future home buyers' allergens at ease. The next big mistake we're seeing Raleigh, North Carolina area home sellers make these days is overpricing their home. So we have, and we've been saying on this channel for so many months, we have a deficit, a shortage of inventory on the market. We're currently sitting around 3,300 homes for sale. That's down from about 4,500 that we had like 6 months ago. No one is selling their home right now. No one. It's crazy. And so because there's a shortage and a deficit of homes out there, naturally home sellers think they're in the driver's seat and they can price their home aggressively, meaning overprice their home. What you don't understand when you do that, you're making a huge mistake because you're scaring away buyers. If your home is worth, say, $600,000 and you price it at $650, $675, no one is going to have the guts, the chutzpah, to make you a $600,000 offer, even though that's what the home is worth, on your $675,000 listing. So in effect, what you're doing is anybody who could buy that home, would be motivated to buy that home, is not going to even go see it, or they're not even going to dare to make an offer because they don't want to offend you. So you're going to be missing out on a lot of opportunities. The days on market are going to shoot up, and then eventually you're going to have to start lowering your price, which is going to cause you to chase the market. And unfortunately, you're chasing the market down because as the days on market go up, there's less and less people that are going to be interested in your home. They're going to think there's something wrong with it. They see you lowering the price, they're going to really think something's wrong with it. And before too long, instead of getting that $600,000 for that house, you're going to probably end up getting $575,000, $570,000. Had you priced it right at $600,000 on the front end, you probably would have gotten maybe $610,000. And look, you're now talking about a $35,000, $40,000 deficit that you caused by overpricing the home. The next big mistake we're seeing Raleigh, North Carolina home sellers making lately is also the opposite of overpricing the home. It's underpricing the home. So this is a common ploy that a lot of agents make out there that aren't really sophisticated, that don't have really good marketing skills. And that is they underprice your listing, your sale, in order to cause a frenzy. So if clearly that home is worth $600,000, they're going to price your home at $570,000, $565,000 in order to create that frenzy. And yes, that does sometimes happen where people get all excited and multiple people start bidding on the home and they bid the price up to above $600,000, but that doesn't always happen. You may end up stuck where the best offer that comes along is an all cash offer closing on your time frame and offering you $575,000 instead of pricing it at $600,000, which you would have likely gotten, maybe not in a minute and a half of it being on the market, but you would have probably gotten that $600,000. Instead of getting that, now you're going to settle for $575,000 because the offer's too good. The next giant mistake we're seeing home sellers make in the Raleigh area, and this is pretty much exclusive to the Raleigh Triangle MLS system that's going on, and that is not understanding the coming soon designation in our MLS system. So without getting too far in the technical weeds, in our multiple listing service, there's active, there's under contract and closed. Everyone kind of has that. We also have a coming soon, and coming soon is designed to basically put your home out there and say, hey, we're going to be selling this home in 2 weeks, so get ready for it. That was all well and good when this TMLS, Triangle Multiple Listing Service, did not start the days on market clock during that coming soon phase. It was great to use. We all used it. Unfortunately, now they changed the rules. So if you put your home as a coming soon listing on the first of the month, but you're not planning on going active where people can come see your home until the 15th of the month, that means no one has access to your home for 15 days, but the days on market clock is clicking long for those 15 days. So you can imagine if you've got a home that takes 2 weeks to sell, and which would be the typical, let's say, for example, 2 weeks is going to what would have been when your house would have sold. You're now looking at a days on market 30 on that day when someone's going to come in to look at your home. So what do you think is more favorable and appealing to market your home? A days on market 1 or a days on market 30? Well, obviously it's days on market 1. So please do not, if you're out in the Raleigh, North Carolina Triangle area, do not let your agent do a coming soon listing in the MLS with your home. You can do different marketing things where you pre-market the home, but don't use the coming soon system. You're killing yourself with the days on market numbers. And speaking of marketing homes, our team are absolute specialists when it comes to the advanced technologies needed to get a home marketed in the Raleigh, North Carolina area these days. Please reach out to us. We're happy to get things started and help you out as well. The next big mistake we are seeing home sellers make these days is being surprised by repair issues that pop up. So just know that things can pop up when the buyer of your home does their own independent inspection. There may be roof issues, there may be plumbing issues, who knows what. Be prepared for that. Don't go in expecting that you're going to get all of the money that's going to come to you from that offer. Budget yourself some money just in case for some repairs, so you're kind of preparing yourself for it. Now, you may want to consider getting a pre-marketing home inspection where a home inspector of your choice goes through the home and gives you a good idea about what's going on, so you're kind of prepared for it. This is something we definitely recommend if your home is 10, 20, 30, 40 years old and hasn't had any updates or any kind of inspections in all of that time. So just be something to be prepared for. At the very least, go through your home as you're about to put it on the market and think, what systems might we have problems with? Are there leaks in the roof that we need to be aware of? Is the heating and air system on its last leg? What's going on? What do we need to be braced for and budget for when that home inspection comes back from the buyer? Just something to be thinking about. The next giant mistake we're seeing Raleigh, North Carolina area home sellers make is not shopping other offers. This is something that a lot of the lazy, inexperienced agents are doing on behalf of their clients, and frankly probably aren't even telling their clients about. That is, when an offer comes in, don't necessarily just take that offer. If it has a deadline on that offer, respectfully go back to them and say, I appreciate that you're asking us to make a decision by 5 o'clock today, but we have some other people coming to see the home. So we're gonna let you know what we decide about your offer on Sunday at 5 o'clock, whatever. So instead of just taking that offer right off the bat, have your agent call any other buyer's agents that have brought any buyers to see your home and ask them, are they interested? Let them know that you have an offer, you're interested in accepting other offers, and that the deadline is going to be 5 o'clock on Sunday, whatever. You want to shop that offer and leverage that offer to get other offers in the door. And why would you want to do that? Because multiple offers means multiple bids, means your opportunity to go back to everyone and say, please provide us your very best and final offer. And very much likely you could get someone in that group of buyers to increase their bid for your home, thereby making you more money. In addition, by giving yourself a few more days worth of time, that gives an opportunity for other people to come to the home, and your agent an opportunity to call that agent ahead of time and say, hey, we have received an offer, but we're setting a deadline for 5 o'clock on Sunday. We would love you to come see the home and possibly bring us an offer, which of course begs the question, what kind of home does everyone want to buy? A home that everyone wants to buy. So by there being offers and demand for your home, the buyers out there are going to wonder what the fuss is about. They got to see this home and make an offer of their own. Now, granted, there are times that come up when you have someone who is looked at your $600,000 home. They're absolutely in love with it. They're wanting to give you an all cash offer. They want to close in a week. They're going to let you rent from them for free for 6 months until your new home is ready. And they're going to offer you $700,000 for that $600,000 home. Those offers do come along every now and again. And those are some that you want to grab because you're unlikely to get any better offer than that. And yes, those are the times when you do want to shut things down and put a sold sign on the house. But by and large, those offers are very few and very far between. You want to shop the current offer you have and market it out so that you can get even better offers coming in return. The next big mistake we're seeing home sellers make, and this is all over the country, it's not emotionally detaching from your home when you go to sell your home. It's the hardest thing to do. It's the easiest thing for most people when it comes to a car, but it's the hardest thing for homes. When you go to sell your car, you either to a dealer or to someone else, you fix it up, you doll it up, you make it look as good as you can, and it becomes a product for sale that your goal is to make as much money as you can. When it comes to homes, people are emotionally attached to them. It's very hard for them to give it up and to detach themselves from the home. It's something that you have to do, and that home has to become a product for sale, which means when you look at it from that perspective, you're thinking about staging it correctly, keeping it clean, having the pets out, having everything look good. If someone wants to see it at midnight, you get out of bed and show them it at midnight. It becomes a product for sale. So when you go to sell your home, you have to sit down with the family and say, guys, this is no longer our home. This is a house. It's a product for sale, and we're all salesmen now, and we have to do the best to sell it. So do that for yourself. You're going to have a lot less pain and anguish. Get yourself emotionally attached to your next house and leave this one behind, but take the profits with you all the way to the bank. The next mistake we're seeing Raleigh, North Carolina, and likely all over the country home sellers make, I'm laughing because it's funny, but it's true. Spying on the showings. So we all have Ring cameras, we all have technology. We've seen out with showings, my team and I have seen little tiny cameras all in the corners and stuff. Do yourself a big favor. Don't watch those videos as people are coming into your home. I know you're curious. I know you want to know what's going on, but guaranteed someone is going to say, I can't believe these people have such horrible tastes. I can't believe these paint colors. I can't believe these walls are beige. I can't believe these walls are white. Whatever it is, your tastes are your tastes. They're not going to be the taste of all of the buyers that come in, and you're going to get angry if someone says something offensive and you're spying on them. Just try your best not to watch them, or at the very least, if you can't resist and you must watch those videos, try not to get offended. Just understand, again, this is a product for sale. This is no longer your home. If someone doesn't like your glow-in-the-dark fuchsia walls, then they can paint them white. You probably should have painted them yourself before you went on the market, but we're not gonna go there. The next big mistake we're seeing home sellers make, not marketing the heck out of their homes enough. So typically what's going on, unfortunately, and I think a lot of it has to do with lazy listing agents, they take photos themselves with their own camera, and if these agents are anything like me, they're as experienced at taking photos as they are at doing their own dentistry. Not a good idea. These photos, you can always tell online. If you happen to be on Zillow or get a link sent to you from a real estate agent from the MLS, you can always tell these photos. They look like crime scene photos. They have no character, they're flat, they're boring, they're weird, just very bad photos. This is a reason why we use a professional photographer to take the photos, because they're gonna pull the buyer in, make the buyers more interested. Another thing we do not see very many home sellers do in our market that we always do and insist on is doing video tours of the home. And I'm not talking about these cut videos with like bikini clad women in the swimming pool jumping around and you don't even know what the house looks like. I'm talking about a walking tour video of the home to kind of give you a feel for what it's like to go through that home. Because let's face it, photos are great. You get an idea about what the room looks like, but there's nothing like walking from the front door into the kitchen to see what that flow is like. So that is a huge mistake most agents are making. Most of them are lazy and they don't want to spend the money. And it's a mistake a lot of sellers are making in that they aren't demanding that their agents do that kind of thing. They're definitely leaving money on the table because you're not drawing in buyers enough with the emotional aspects of your home. So just know, if you want a detailed video like I'm talking about, give us a call. We're gonna do our best to get your home sold as quickly as possible. So if you're considering a move either into or out of the Raleigh area, my real estate team and I would be honored to be your agents of choice. You can email us at hello@mortonbradbury.com, give us a call on the number below, or click on the link in the description. We'll be happy to get things started for you. Check out this video. We think you're really going to like this one as well. And if you haven't already done so, please like and subscribe to this channel. And with that being said, we'll see you on the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.